Hey, what's up, Greenlight Bar? How we feeling? Yeah. We've got some special guests in the house tonight. But first, your host of the Playlisted podcast, Austin Burke. Give it up. Damn.
The bass
The
is
bass.
rocking. Yeah.
I like it, though.
What's going on, guys? How we feeling tonight? You good? All right. That was pathetic. How we feeling at the Greenlight Bar? Come on, let me hear you real quick.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Damn. Welcome to Playlisted. We are excited to have y'all here. It's December. It's weird. It's, how you doing, man? How was your Thanksgiving?
Good, man. How about you?
Good.
Where'd
yeah.
you go? You know, you stayed.
Just here. Just stayed here.
Nice.
It's nice. Spent
How
some
many
time.
slices of pie?
I made a frozen pumpkin pie. I had 2 slices.
Okay.
Yeah, how
I had
about you?
3.5.
Yeah, so it was good. But we're gonna get the show rocking tonight. We got 5 artists. We have bucket polls. There's a bucket right there. If you're in the crowd tonight, be sure to put your name in the bucket. We will get to some of those tonight. But tonight we got 2 special guests, man. They're some of the nicest dudes in town. Seriously, like I've known Jackie forever. I've not known Jordan for that long, but just some of the coolest dudes. They're stars, they're artists, they're songwriters. They're just some of the best people you're going to be able to get some feedback from. So it's a special night. So everybody get loud for Jackie Lee and Jordan Rowe.
Yeah.
All right. What's going on, guys? How we feeling?
Hey guys, thanks for having us tonight. Excited to be here. Can't wait to hear you sing.
Hell yeah. It's going to be a good night. I'm going to explain the show to you guys, and I'm going to explain the show to everybody in the crowd who might not know what's going on. The show's called Playlisted. Basically, what's going to happen, we're going to have artists come up on stage. They're going to sing a song, and immediately after they sing, it turns into an interview. We're going to ask them questions, get to know them on a deeper level than just their song or their music. We're going to give them some feedback on their song, and honestly, you're in luck tonight because you got 2 awesome dudes who have been here for a while, who have seen the top of songwriting, of artistry, and they're just some of the best dudes, honestly. I've been hyping you up before when you were backstage,
Stop lying,
just
dude.
awesome people, and they know music, they know songwriting, so it's an honor to have you guys. But why don't you talk a little bit about yourselves and let everybody know kind of who you are.
Well, Austin, thank you so much for having me, man. It's an honor to be here. Like we were talking earlier, I don't quite feel qualified to be here, but I guess I am. I've been around the block a little bit, and blessed to be published by Tape Room Publishing. And so I've been here in town about 6 years now. June will be 7, and man, God's been good to me so far. And it just means a lot to get to see new hungry folks come into town, and excited to hear y'all, excited to get to know you a little bit, and hopefully share some inspiration and some good feedback with y'all tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's already really hard to follow. My name is Jackie Lee, and I'm not a girl, as you can see. I moved here 15 years ago to chase similar dream as to what I assume everyone here. I don't feel qualified, quite frankly, either, but I'm a hillbilly, and we've never let that stop us from saying what's on our minds. So I'm at Angel Oak Publishing. I have a song myself coming out Friday that I'm super excited about that came from a dream that y'all chasing too. So thank you for letting me be here with you guys, and let's have a good time.
Absolutely. Let's get the first name out of the hat here. Whoever wants to do it can do it.
Brooklyn Ray, come on down.
All right, ladies first. So I know you mentioned that both of y'all have publishing deals. Little humble flex, you're signed to I mean, it's just inevitable. The most successful songwriter ever in the history of country music.
Yeah.
Ashley Gorley.
Yeah.
What's it like working with him?
Intimidating. No, but he's awesome, man.
He sucks at
He
basketball.
really is. No, he's great, and such a great mentor, just a great human being. He's done so much for me and my wife in the couple years I've known him, just down to earth. But yeah, he's the GOAT of songwriting. I don't think it'll ever be touched.
How many number ones does he have?
80-something and counting.
It sounds fake.
It honestly might be in the 90s now. We're planning to have a big 100 celebration. I'm thinking this coming year, or the year after, for sure.
That's ridiculous.
Insane.
That's ridiculous.
It really is.
Tell everybody about your publishing company and kind of about your deal.
Fun facts, and this says a whole lot more about me than it does Ashley Gorley, but in 2010, that was my first co-write, was Ashley Gorley and
Shut
Wade
up.
Kirby.
Are you serious?
Carson Chamberlain. Yeah, he went on to have 90 number ones, and I didn't, so it's all good. But, yeah, Angel Oak Publishing, like I said, I've just been here for a long time, and I think what I'm just excited to be here for is that, you know, once you kind of are in the bubble, sometimes you maybe lose that original thing that pulled you in, and with what Austin's doing and with just how awesome, I'm excited about this tonight. I just can't wait to, you know, I don't know, in a lot of ways be reminding myself of why I moved here, because the most important part of Nashville, I think, definitely are the songs, and that's what built this town, and so it's going to be a good night.
For sure, yeah, and that's honestly what has been the coolest part about the last year. What episode is this, by the way?
47.
Episode 47. So I was about to move back to Arizona last year. I was just done. I was done with the music industry and just fed up and wanted to like call it quits. And I was back in Arizona, and I was like, man, I don't think I love my family as much as I thought I did. And you know, a couple things happened, and I was like, I want to start this show. I was really inspired by Kill Tony. I love that show, and I was like, let's do a music version of it. But what's happened is I was like, every Monday we're gonna do it, no matter what. Didn't think I'd have a kid on a Monday. I did. So we had my son Jack Monday morning, did the show later that night. I'm like all in every Monday. So we've done it every Monday since we started, and we're finally in a couple weeks going to take a break for the holidays.
Yeah.
But
What did your wife say about that?
It's been a while. Oh, she was. I mean, she was not too happy for sure. For sure.
Showed up with a black
Proud of
eye.
them, man. I
It
love
was
it.
like, why'd you have to pick Monday, man? Everybody give it up for Brooklyn Ray singing her song, I Used to Know the Way.
Tuesday night, sitting all alone at a green stoplight, not sure which way to go, inch forward real slow, but damn, I used to know the way around these roads. Before I left this town in the rear view dust, running to a city from who I was, guess my little life wasn't good enough. Don't know what you got till you give it up. But I used to know the way back home to our old street, to a good old dog and a back porch swing. I used to know the way of life that was so sweet, where what you've got is all you need. Yeah, I never thought I'd say that I don't anymore, but I used to know the way. Wasn't always easy growing up that way, but I found the road to God and to faith. Lately now I guess my lights get a little dimmer. Used to feel grace, now I just feel like a sinner. I used to know the way to a chapel's wooden bench seat, to pray down on my knees. I used to I don't anymore, but I used to know the way. Say the lost get found, well, maybe if I just turn around. 'Cause I used to know the way back home to our old porch. Little dog in a Ford. I used to know the way, a way of life that was so sweet, where what you had is all you need. Well, I never thought I'd say I don't anymore, but I used to know the way. I used to know the
Brooklyn Ray, everybody. Tell us about that song.
Okay, well, so first of all, I have agonized over the words for it, which is why I had to make sure I didn't sing a previous version to the song, because I've done that recently. But I came up with the idea. I was back home in Alabama, and I was dropping a gift off at my best friend. Well, she's my childhood best friend. I was taking a gift to her house because I missed her baby shower because I was on some one-off show somewhere, and I was just passing through. And I used to drive. We'd ride our bikes when we were little. I'd ride my bike there when I was little. Take my car there when I was in high school because we were together every single day. And when I was driving to her house that night, I could not find her house, and I got lost in the neighborhood. And I was so just beside myself that I had forgotten the way to her house, and that's kind of where the idea came from.
Very cool. So it's just about being back in your hometown and feeling like you're
there was a
lost.
lot going on at the time where I was just feeling lost, I think, because I was doing music and things weren't necessarily happening, and I had given up everything back home. And yeah, so that's kind of.
So you were missing home when you wrote it too,
Oh
probably.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How often do you get to go home, and what part of, you said Alabama?
Yeah.
What part of
so
Alabama?
I'm there well, not right now, but I'm living there through the holidays. My lease ended here, and I was just missing it so bad. So I asked my parents, well, why don't I just stay with y'all through Christmas?
I'm
So
sure they
that's what
weren't
I'm
too
doing.
upset about that.
Oh, they're so happy. I'm
Yeah.
like doing all their dishes, and I'm cooking them meals and stuff. They love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm just driving back and forth.
Very
until-
cool. And you said you gave up everything for this. What were you doing before music?
Oh, man. I've always been doing music. I had kind of a weird life, though, and so I was kind of faced with, I didn't really have a choice but to try to go to college, get some big fancy job. So that's what I did.
What do you mean a weird life?
Well, I don't know how much time you have, but I had a rare childhood disease. And so there was one time when I was 17, and I knew I wanted to do music. I didn't think I had what it took to do country music, which is what I wanted to do. And so I was telling everybody, okay, yeah, I'll go to school, but I want to be a music therapist. I want to go into hospitals and play music for sick kids like I experienced when I was in the hospital all the time. And I was talking to the specialist I was seeing when I was 17, and she looked me in the eyes and she told me, you better make sure you go to college and get you a really good job that pays you a lot of money, because you're going to be paying expensive medical bills the rest of your life. So anything else you want to do, you better just say goodbye to it, basically.
That was a nurse?
That was my specialist, doctor. She's
Oh
like the
my-
one specialist in the
crazy.
country that,
All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
easy for
yeah.
her to say, you know.
I know,
like she had no
yeah.
medical bills herself from
right,
college.
yeah.
What was her name? No.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Terrible
I
thing to say
blocked
to
it
a
out.
sick kid. Are we
Alright,
serious?
Oh,
Alright.
yeah. Well, I think she thought she was looking out for me, because there's just not a whole lot that's known about the disease that I grew up with. So
And have you overcome it, or?
I have, yeah.
Wow,
so
good for you.
So there's not a whole lot of literature on it, but what they've discovered is it's like 50-50. It starts clearing up in a child's 20s. They told me that mine was so advanced, though, that it never would, but then it did.
That's amazing.
And so I dropped out of college.
Yeah.
I came
heck
here.
Yeah. Amazing. Good for you. Good for you.
Crazy.
Man, what do y'all think? That's an amazing story. Thank you for sharing that with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's an awesome story, man. Praise the Lord. So first thing I have to note is you're from Alabama. Are you Roll Tide or?
Roll Tide. Roll
okay.
Tide, y'all.
Well, go Dogs.
I'm having a
Your
great...
criticism just got a lot worse.
Oh, no,
It's going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long night for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang.
But no, seriously, great to meet you, Brooklyn. A couple things I thought you did a great job of. If I can explain this well, is I thought you did a great job matching the feel of the music to the feel of the lyrics you were trying to convey.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then you also did a great job putting color, is a term we use in town, into the lyrics, especially in your verses. I thought you did a great job of that. If I had anything, a couple things I would critique on, I would say I was a little confused about the subject matter at first. I didn't know if it was a breakup thing or if it was a just missing home thing. So maybe dial that in a little bit, maybe lyrically, and then I would say encourage you to practice to a click track a little bit. I've got a drumming background, and I was trying to keep beat in my head along with it, and it was on and off, fast and slow.
Yeah.
And so, but a little click track practice at home, and you can clean that up. And but yeah, great job, great song.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Hey.
Great job. To piggyback on what Jordan said there, I feel like with the metronome thing, like in the end, I think that just helps you the most because it will help you with the cadence of your verses and your choruses. And I thought a lot of the melody choices you chose, especially with the bridge, like they felt very natural. It was really felt natural for you to sing to, which I loved. As a guy that's also had many leases come up in this town over the last 15 years and, called home and did some dishes myself. I had cancer, and I feel like in a lot of ways I always tried to give Nashville what it wanted. And I think that as anyone that wants relevant success, we all have to do that to an extent. But honestly, for me, in a lot of ways, I think what broke the dam, if you will, in my own mind of writing was talking about my experience with my sickness. And sometimes it may be songs that no one else hears, but I think in a lot of ways, if you can do that for yourself too, along with the sentiments you're writing already about, I just think that'll help you even more get things out of your heart and onto paper.
For sure. Yeah, I'm glad Jackie's here because obviously we'll talk about that later, but he's been through a lot, and I know you have too. And I think my biggest advice for you, kind of what both of them said, you need to be very specific, and maybe that song was about not, knowing your way around home or a breakup, or you're trying to be generic with it, but I think with the things that you've been through, you need to be specific, and you need to be sometimes so vulnerable that it makes you scared, and it makes you sad, and it makes you feel uncomfortable, right? So you've been through some stuff that not a lot of people on this stage in the crowd watching have ever experienced. And that's going to make you feel like you're alone. But what you don't realize is by you sharing your vulnerabilities, you're going to connect with a lot more people. So don't be generic, be specific.
Okay. That's really good
That's
advice.
all I have to say.
That's great advice.
All right, everybody give it up for Brooklyn Ray. Come on.
Hey, give it up.
Absolutely. Well, there we go. That's the first one.
Am I good?
That's how we do it. Yeah, let's get the next name up here. Let's keep it rolling.
Zach Menino?
Yeah. Yep.
Zach,
come on up here.
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
So I do want to take a quick second. We have a couple sponsors I want to shout out. We have Pickers Vodka. We have $5 Pickers Vodka at the bar. And they're an awesome sponsor. You guys have probably heard of Scott Borchetta. Scott Borchetta just bought Pickers Vodka. And now if you make the A-list, if you crushed it on the show, you're going to hear this sound. It's like hitting a slot. We're picking 2 people each month to go perform in front of the A&R staff for Big Machine down at the Big Machine Distillery in downtown. So it's really cool what they're doing. I know that somebody from this show is going to get a record deal, and I'm very excited about that. So shout out to Pickers Vodka. Get your drinks at the bar. They're $5. And also, I know you heard Jenny talk earlier about the Picker app. It's amazing. We just a Picker family. We got the Picker app right here. Be sure to download that app. It's an amazing app for young artists. And if you're trying to book a studio, find a guitar player, bass player, drummer, whatever you're trying to do for your session, you need to have that app because it's going to weed out all the fakers, all the people that are charging way too much. And they vet all their artists, all their musicians. And so it's just a great way to connect with the community. So shout out to them. And that's it for our sponsors. They make this all happen. So, Jackie, I want to talk a little bit. I know we didn't really get to talk about it, but you've obviously been through some crazy stuff. And
yeah, I
when
have one testicle. Yeah.
Well, no, man.
True.
I mean, like you. I remember because I've known you for a long time, and I remember we had some songs on the same playlist at the same time.
Absolutely.
And so I feel like I've known you forever, but obviously the news broke, and I want to talk about this because it's leading into your song and everything, but the news broke about your mom passing away, and then the next year you find out you have cancer, and then it comes back.
Yeah.
And, I just know from like an outsider looking in, it was just devastating for this community because you're so loved. You're just such a happy guy.
Thank you, man.
You're such a person that people lean on.
I'm really an a-hole behind those doors, so don't lie to you.
But I want maybe like, someone like Brooklyn who's going, has gone through hard times,
Sure.
and people that are going through hard times. Like, how do you stay so positive through everything you've been through?
Go home and do the dishes every once in a while and see your family. Sometimes they're the only ones that, keep you sane. And, I really, not so much as have advice other than encouragement that, there's a lot of things that happen behind closed doors that no one knows about. And, what I think about is genuinely I'm happy that you even can say that I was a happy guy because I didn't feel that way. You know what I mean? And I'm also, even when it comes to songwriting, I'm not always someone that can be right in the middle of an emotional moment and want to write a song. It's like I have to deal with it for a while and meditate on it. And even the song we have coming out, I wrote that when my dad started, when he got remarried, and I thought it was funny that the person I talked to about it was my mom, and I wrote the song from that perspective. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be on Hot Country, or it's really one of the few times in my career that life slowed me down enough to do that. And then outside of that, Nashville doesn't owe me anything. It doesn't owe anyone anything. It's a town that I moved here to do things like this because my heroes did that. And so I'm just grateful for the community, and I think, Nashville has something that no other music town in the world has, and it's 2 streets with a community. And so I don't know, just living here, letting life happen. Nashville gets a lot of hate right now, and in a lot of ways, Nashville taught me how to be a songwriter because I lived my life here. I wasn't trying to subjugate to someone else's experience. It was what I felt, and thankfully it stuck around long enough to write about it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right. Well, we got Mr. Zach Menino. Is that how you pronounce it? All right. Everybody give it up for Zach Menino singing his song, Their Dreams.
Sunday morning church pew, the tears coming down 'cause I'm going through hell again. And that's how life's been. We're pinching pennies to make a dime, working 2 damn jobs on the grind, but that ain't enough. And this world been rough, I need to catch a break. I'm running on half left here in the tank, 'cause 40 hours ain't enough to feed my kids, man, it's rough. I wouldn't have done everything they need. A cup of coffee in the morning is all I get before I'm torn by the world and the pressure put on me. And I need to catch a break. I'm running on fumes left here in the tank. Van breaks down, here we go. One more bill, one more heavy blow. Took me me off my feet. I've gotta work overtime this week. I need to catch a break. I'm running on fumes left here in the tank. 'Cause 40 hours ain't enough to feed my kids, man, it's tough. At what point can I be everything they need? A cup of coffee in the morning is all I get before I'm torn by the world and the pressure put on me. But I wake up every day to fight for their dreams. Well, I'm doing the best I can, giving all my heart, making callous stands. At what point does it ever get easy? And I need to catch a break. I'm running on fumes left here in the tank. 'Cause 40 hours ain't enough to feed my kids, man, it's tough. At what point can I be everything they need? A cup of coffee in the morning is all I get before I'm torn by the world and the pressure's put on me. But I'll wake up every day to fight for their dreams.
Yeah, Zach.
All right. Zach Manino. Where are you from, man?
Originally South Louisiana.
Okay, very cool. Tell us about that song.
Kind of similar to Brooklyn there. I gave up everything to do this, and I messed up on some lyrics tonight, so I apologize for that.
We don't know.
But yeah, I
forgot
gave
mine.
up everything to chase this music dream, and I was driving down the road and driving from Panama City to where I live currently and close to Birmingham, and I had about 4-hour drive, and I was just sitting there thinking about some life, and the first thing I was driving that line, Sunday morning church pew, the tears coming down, rolling through my face. I mean, that was literally what had happened the week before, and making sure it's always hard. I got 3 kids, so it's always, as a man, you're always wondering, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decisions? Am I providing enough? So kind of where all that went through and how that song came about.
For sure. Do you live here in Nashville, or where do you live now?
So I live in, we're buying a house east of Birmingham in about 2 weeks. So
Nice. Congratulations.
about
Where are you
that.
at now?
Birmingham.
Oh, you
area.
are in Birmingham. Okay.
Yeah, we just moved there this summer, yeah.
Nice. Very cool. And you're 12-year Air Force veteran?
Yes, sir.
Wow,
So
man.
I did 12 years. I started off when I was 18, joined, and then at 30, essentially, I had just been about a year and a half into music, and I was getting promoted, and they were like, you're gonna either hurt yourself because you're running on both ends, or you're gonna hurt a patient, and we can't have either one of those, so you kind of have to make a decision. And so I gave up my contract and started doing music full time now.
What did you do in the Air Force?
I was a medic.
Okay. Wow. That's crazy,
you, man.
man.
Yeah.
Did you yeah, thank you for your service. Absolutely. Where were you stationed at?
Started off in San Antonio. I did 2 years in San Antonio. I did 4 years in Guam, 4 years in South Georgia, and then my last 2 years up in North Dakota.
Okay. What's like the craziest thing you've seen as a medic?
That's a rough question to ask on a podcast.
Well, I'll say this. So I did a stint in the OR when I was in San Antonio, and one of the coolest things is being in that location. Typically, what happens is someone gets hurt overseas. They put a Band-Aid on them, get them to Ramstein over in Germany. They put a better Band-Aid on them, and then they typically send them over to San Antonio. So I got to see some really cool things and work on people and things like that over there. So that was pretty fun.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And you said you're a dad of 3 kids. You got
Yep.
2 boys and a girl.
That's correct.
Awesome. What are the ages of them?
9, 5, and my daughter turns 4 in a couple weeks.
Gosh, you got your hands full, man. Got your hands full. I definitely heard Cody Johnson singing that song. A lot of color, super well written, and I just felt your pain. You know what I mean? I felt what you were saying. You can tell that you got the weight of the world as a dad trying to keep things moving and working 40 hours and just trying to make ends meet. I mean, it's ridiculous, dude. Groceries, gas, everything's, I mean, I don't know how anybody survives right now. It's crazy. So I think that song will connect with a lot of people, and I think you need to promote it in the right way as, you know, as a military veteran, as somebody that is a dad, you know, I think you need to just be like, look, this is where I'm at. I'm pursuing this career, and I don't know how to do it. You know, just come at it from like a very vulnerable place. I think it'll connect with a lot of people.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man. First off, like I said, thank you so much for your service. Just want to commend you on that. You said you went to South Georgia. Was that in Valdosta, Moody Air Force Base?
Yeah. I spent essentially close to 7 years because I got out of the military. And since my wife really liked it down there, you know, here I am thinking, we're going to go down to South Georgia because we lived there for 4 years. And my thing was, we're going to go down there. It's going to be close to home because we're from South Louisiana, so you just go across 10. And it's got the same temperature, but you ain't got to deal with hurricanes, and you ain't got to deal with that. And then we moved back there, and we had 3 hurricanes. I was like, we got to get out of here. It's like, screw this place.
But man, just want to commend you on that. And I think it's a really cool concept. I haven't heard that idea before. I know that, you know, it's so relatable. I'm in a men's Bible study, and we talk about all the time how much pressure men face these days. So I think that's super relatable in that song. I think that's a great angle. As far as the song itself, I thought I knew what you were talking about, and I did, but I missed hearing the hook the first time around in the chorus. I want to hear that every time, I think. And, you know, and I think you could fight for the strength of that hook a little bit, you know, and this might not, obviously, you're in Nashville chasing this, so maybe it's not pertinent to you, but one angle I could hear that being on is maybe, you know, something, one day I hope they see I gave up on mine so they could chase their dream. You know what I mean? Like you fight for, you give up on you sacrifice so they can fight their dreams. I think it's a really cool concept for a dad to say about their kids.
I really like that,
But yeah, man, great song, great idea.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Hey, Zach.
How's it going, man?
What's up, brother? Yeah, man, honestly, what I felt, and then I think you said it, was those first few lines. You were driving down the road feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that what I'm about to say, if this was a luxury, then the music business would be a lot different. But I felt like I was there with you when you said those words, even right now. Like the moment you felt them. And then the other thing, too, with the hook, I also think like in the second verse, there was a few things that maybe almost like touched on again. Because, hey, man, it's hard being a man in 2025. But in the same breath, when you have to, you know, support your babies and their dreams and while you're chasing yours, talk about that in the second verse.
Okay.
You know, like bring them in. So I'm not saying, I love how you set that first verse up with the 40-hour week, and then you get into the chorus, the 40-hour week not being enough, but give the listener even more pull as to why, you know, you're doing it for them.
Okay.
And I think that could be like just a little more color.
Yeah.
And also bring the hook a little bit more weighty.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, I was just speaking off the top of my head, but I wouldn't say give up on yours so they could chase yours. I mean, you don't want to preach, give up on your dreams, but maybe, you know, I let go of mine so they can chase theirs or whatever, something like that. I love the angle of I'm sacrificing so my kids can go chase their dreams. It's
Absolutely.
awesome.
For sure.
Every man in America can.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that song out?
No, I just wrote that a couple months ago. Between the time I signed up for this and got up here,
That's awesome.
I wrote that starting on the way home, and then I dropped the kids off the next morning at school and sat down in the back and finished the rest of it for the most part, and so.
Awesome, man. Well, when it comes out, you made the A-list, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Give you some motivation to get that song recorded.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. Well, give it up for Zach Menino, man. Great job. Thank you for your service. Thank you for. I think you can say being a dad is probably the coolest thing you've done. Oh yeah. I know you've done a lot of cool shit, but that's awesome. All right, let's keep it rolling.
Cooper Smithson, come on down.
Come on up here. So Jordan, you
got it. You got it.
you started Music Row Ministries. Can you tell us a little bit about that and
Probably
how
12th fret.
you even came up with the idea?
Area.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Yeah, we'll
so
do 14 because I'll
it was
cape
not my idea. I will say that it was all God's. I was saying no to it for about 6 months when I felt called to start that. But now it is a men's small group and a women's small group. And we meet. The guys group meets on Tuesdays. The girls meet on Wednesdays at Sony Music Publishing at 9 a.m. And so we get into the Word together, and it's a place of community for anyone in the music industry, whether you're a songwriter, artist, publisher, manager, photographer, anybody that's looking for a community, a small group to get plugged into, do life together, and study the Lord's Word. So it's been great, man. We've baptized 13 people in the Sony parking lot up to date.
No
So,
Are you serious?
yeah, dude,
So
in a horse
cool.
draw. It's been great.
You're a way better Christian than I am, George.
No, but no, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many, especially all y'all, who maybe have not moved here yet or just moved here yet, and you're looking for community and a solid group of friends. Please come out and check out Music Row Ministries. You can follow us, Music Row Ministries, on socials.
I'll put it right here.
Send
I'll
us a
put it right here.
DM, and we'll send you the directions. So,
That's awesome. Dude, I've been in that back room at Sony, and it's, there's some stories. So you guys are making up for all the bad stuff.
Exactly, dude.
we're trying to even it out.
Yeah, there's been some bad stuff that's
The
happened.
ghost
back
of
there for
George
sure.
Jones is walking down the hallway with blow on his keychain.
Oh my gosh. All right. Cooper, you ready?
Sure.
All right. Give it up for Cooper Smithson singing his song, Talking Job.
Well, I read in the paper the other day that rent's been rising for 6 decades, so to find myself some job security, thought I'd look for a new opportunity. Going into finance. Yippee. Now, I've heard if you climb that corporate ladder, you can find you an office. You can finally matter. So I found over 1,000 positions, and to each one give a thorough submission. Only took me 2 days with some help. And although I applied to a job, it only got me an interview with just one job. So I walked in there dressed up to the nines. I even put an extra knot in my tie. That means extra professional. Now, I met 40 people that day. I learned and forgot 39 names. The only one I remembered because he told me what his job was. He was Senior Vice President of the Regional Department of Financial Planning and Development. His name was Paul Johnson. Now, I quickly noticed, but didn't say, that he'd never read my resume. No matter, it seemed he was none the wiser, because I'd not read the job description either. Look at me, I'm fitting in already. Now, he talked about some other candidates, some Yale and Harvard graduates, but he liked that I didn't come up that way, because all those folks just agree with everything you'd say. I said, no comment. Now he stood up. He said, "You're a pretty good man." He reached on out and I shook his hand. And he walked me out and down the hall, said, "Have a good one. We'll give you a call." He never did say when, though. Now, I haven't heard back from that joint, and it's gotten me thinking. I mean, what's the point? I'm healthy, I'm young, I'm willing, I'm able, and I'm still looking for something more stable. At this point, I might just have to become a folk singer.
we muted Cody's
Yeah.
microphone on purpose.
Nah.
Wow.
Would you have added a line or two? I could have get you some
I
help.
wanted to so bad. I was mostly just
That's
like,
Dude, where are you from?
That's South Carolina, but I live in Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you do theater at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
I can tell.
You can tell? Okay.
It was like yeah. The way you were,
Picked up on-
you were,
I picked
you were
up on that.
snapping, the words in there, and I felt like I was like watching a Bob Dylan musical or something. It was-
Awesome.
Yeah.
your diction was so good.
Thank you. That's
Yes.
important because there's a lot of words.
Yes. I heard every word.
Wow.
Cool.
Cody with the emphasis on the dick.
Shun.
What did you guys think?
That's good
Family
diction, Cody.
Tell us about it, Jackie.
Jesus.
What's up, bro? I loved that. I
Thanks.
loved
I
the
appreciate
hell out
that.
of that. That was awesome.
I appreciate that.
I also tried myself for a second to get the whole apparatus with the harmonica because I like to play harmonica. Even the melodies you did with that were fantastic.
Thanks.
It
Yeah.
was really great.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even, it's obviously even for myself, I could listen to a whole record of that. I don't know your goal of like,
I only got 2 of them out right now.
well,
the 2, yeah.
that's awesome. I really
Yeah.
just enjoyed it. That's really all I have
Thanks.
to say was that I thought your melody choices, obviously with the the more spoken type of cadence and stuff, it was made for that type of song. But as far as the playing and everything you did was fantastic. So
Thanks.
kudos to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I've never heard anything like it,
It's
which is
fresh.
great. It's an
It's
original. It's fun. It made me smile. It made me tap my foot the whole time.
Good. That's the point.
And like you say, the melodies, the playing fit the song great. I have no critiques. I mean, I feel.
I saw the picture the whole time
you
you
know,
were singing.
yeah.
Great,
Like,
that's-
everything. Yeah.
I mean, it
Perfect.
would be like me trying to tell an astronaut how to do his job. I'm
That's
like,
how I
I
feel, yeah.
don't know what to say. But I thought it was great. It was original. It was fun. And I think for what that thing is, right? That's obviously a thing. It's
Yeah,
not
oh, yeah.
like you're trying to make a commercial
It's a
country record.
thing. It's a history. Like it's a
Yeah.
long history talking songs. and
100%.
folk.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm not
also
doing
in country
anything
music
new.
though too. I know I'm not saying you do country music, but
Yeah.
like that very thing you did was very popular in the
That-
50s and 60s.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Let alone
Yeah.
what Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan did. Yeah.
Exactly.
Pete Seeger. Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I think you crushed that niche.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was just white rap right there. Like, that was just like. That was like you're wearing the sweater, you got the corduroy pants, and you are a rapper.
It really
bro.
is an aura. It is. It's a whole aura.
Yeah.
for
Yeah, it's
sure.
like a Werther's rap. I'm trying to think of the whitest thing I could think of.
Sprouts.
It was that. Man, it's just Sprouts. Whole Foods rap. That's his genre.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God, you need to write a song about Whole Foods.
I'll write a song about Whole Foods
Yes.
next.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
but
Yeah. Do you shop at Whole Foods?
It's 8 minutes away from my house. Yeah.
So it's your favorite place?
It's Trader Joe's. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
I'm really white.
Okay.
I go to Trader Joe's.
How white are you?
Like I 120% white at least.
Really? What's
Yeah.
the whitest thing you do?
The whitest thing I do? I definitely clap every time the plane lands.
Really?
Every time.
Hell yeah.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic
Yeah,
answer.
I'm not embarrassed about it.
That
I'm
is
proud.
white as shit,
I'm happy
dude.
the pilot landed the plane.
Do you shake his hand too?
Every time on the way out, I'm like, "Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it."
Hey, I think
That's
I
hilarious.
always thank the pilot every
That's
time.
so
Every
funny.
time.
Dude, it was great. It was really
Thank
like,
you.
I mean this, I've never heard anything. I was just, when you were playing, I was like, I have no idea what I just heard. It was you, it was theater, it was folk music, which I never knew was white rap, but I'm going to
I
listen to
want to
some
put
more.
it on tonight. I want to listen to it. It's under your name.
Yeah, Cooper Smithson. I just
And-
released an album last Friday.
Nice, dude.
So yeah,
Hell
this is
yeah.
on there. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Each song is like a different thing, or is it a concept album?
No.
like the
Yeah,
whole
each
thing?
song is a different thing.
Can you
There's-
tell us, was that a
that's
true story, or
cool.
was that like,
Kinda. I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't not a true story.
so it's all like story-based stuff,
Of
though?
course.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's
So you-
exaggerated storytelling. I mean, whenever Bob Dylan or Pete Seeger write these songs, they're not exactly telling the truth because that's not that interesting. But it's more interesting if you use the exaggerations to highlight what is the
Of
absurd.
course.
Like,
Yeah.
this is absurd, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Getting
like-
this job is absurd.
Dude, you should, for like promoting your record, you should get some of the biggest rap songs from the early 2000s and just do a version of that.
Wearing
Over
that.
the song?
Wearing the sweater and everything. For
Okay.
Sure. But
This is my promotional
because
sweater.
like it's just so interesting. Like I want to hear what a lot of other songs sound if they were.
I
sung
want you
like
to
that.
wrad
It
a
was really-
sitcom. I bet that would be
Absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
I
a
could
good
do that.
good point. I've already
Yeah.
done that.
Like that song made me. Have you really? That's incredible.
Wait, was that actually You haven't seen my...
No.
No.
Wow, okay, so I
didn't.
submitted 3 fun facts about myself, and one is that I've written a pilot for a sitcom.
I didn't know it was a.
Oh, sweet.
I thought
Oh,
you
it
said
didn't say
you
sitcom
were a
on here.
pilot.
That's
No, I
awesome,
wrote
man.
a pilot, yeah. Very funny.
awesome.
It's in like early production stage right now.
Damn,
That's
It's
great.
I could
Yeah.
hear that song being like in the beginning of a Seinfeld episode. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's
great.
Yeah,
Sync money's way better than number one money too. So just go write you a pilot and go put your songs all over it. So.
Will do.
for sure. So you got an album out. Anything else crazy about you that nobody knows besides like not music related? What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
The craziest thing I've ever done.
You
Have
ever
you ever
gotten
been to
in trouble?
Toronto?
You went to Toronto?
You can't
No,
start
that's
with
not it.
Toronto being the,
Toronto.
the
Have
whitest
you been to
place on
Toronto?
earth.
Yeah.
Because have you been to the top of the CN Tower? Because that's pretty scary.
That's
No.
a crazy. All right. Well, have you ever gotten
I'm
in
white,
any
dude.
trouble?
I'm sorry.
Have you ever gotten in any trouble?
No,
No.
never once. I've never even cursed.
Really?
Nope.
He wore that sweater to the club, and that was the craziest thing.
That was the
you ever-
craziest thing I did. I walked in the club. I was like, that's crazy. I'm wearing this sweater.
Great job, dude.
All right, give us your. You never cursed. Give us. You just stubbed your toe. Go.
Oh, shoot.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Nards.
I
That's
believe
not
it
true.
though. I believe it.
100%.
That's what he does when he's. I get it.
This guy's crazy. All right. Your first
loved
folk
it.
song, you made the A-list. First folk song.
Oh,
on the A-list.
fantastic. Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Dude, never heard anything like it. Super cool. I think I'm all about. I always say this too. This is a music show. This is not a country music show. So it's really cool that you found your niche and
Yeah.
your thing, and it's. I've never heard anything like it, and you're really talented too.
Thanks,
Like
I
you can play
appreciate
the hell out of guitar,
Yeah.
harmonica, and I think I respect that. So yeah, great job, man. Keep
Appreciate
it up.
it.
Would love to hear more.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Give it up, Cooper Smithson. It's so cool, man. I like.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was not
Nashville-
I
expecting
really enjoyed
that.
it. I genuinely
Oh.
didn't know how to even critique it
Me
because I just
either.
enjoyed it. I was
Yeah,
just-
I mean,
yeah.
Nashville is
Just
music
happened.
city, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell
it's-
yeah, dude.
It's
Right.
all different types of music.
I think also for what we hear all the time, every single
was
day,
refreshing.
it was very refreshing to hear
Yeah.
Yes.
something just,
Yeah.
It was. Let's get the next name out of here. Let's see.
It's probably written on here somewhere. Is that
Browning Snyder. I screwed it up, dude. That's my fault.
We don't have it
He's
on
not
here.
even on here.
I'm like,
I know he's not even on here. Browning he currently has the biggest reel we've ever made, put out. And
He's a handsome guy, he oughta.
Dude, he has one of the best songs that's not out yet. In my opinion, we've heard of like 300 artists on this show. He's fantastic. What song are you singing? I don't even know.
I'm singing one I just finished today, so we're gonna see how it goes.
Oh,
Good
really?
Lord.
Yeah.
That's sketchy.
It's called Just One.
Just
one.
one.
All right.
You said just wanting?
That's how many
That's the
girls
title
you
right
got.
now.
Okay, it's a
Just
working
one.
title.
Just one string at a time.
No, you're good.
I didn't want to do one that I'd already
I like this guy better
sang
already.
a million times. 'Cause I was like, that's kind of. I feel like that's the point of the show. Is you guys are good, so you'll tell me if it's good or not.
Give it up for Brown Snyder.
When I was just a youngin' after Sunday at church, I'd order Dr. Pepper just to quench my thirst. Before the meal made it, I'd be already done. My mom would look at me and say, now listen to me, son. I said it in a minute, you can only have one. I got a little older, started hanging out in bars. I say I only have one 'cause I drove my car. The band would get to playing some Gary Stewart song. I'd say one beer won't hurt, but I was always wrong. If I ain't had another, then I've just begun. I ain't ever been good at only having just one. It's barely more than nothing and better than none. By the time I get to going, got to get done. Even mean to do it when I lose control. Can't slow down when I'm going on a roll. Stopping right now would just ruin the fun. I ain't ever been good at only having just one. When I moved to the city, Nashville, Tennessee, I thought I'd meet the woman who was meant for me. But after dancing with some ladies, I became real clear. Same problem I had with Dr. Pepper and beer. If I just ain't, I've just begun. I ain't ever been good at only having just one. It's barely more than nothing, better than none. By the time I get to going, got to get to getting done. Don't even mean to do it, but lose control. Can't slow down when I'm going on a roll. Stopping right. Try that again. Stopping is for quitters, and quitting's no fun. I ain't ever been good at only having just one. It's barely more than nothing, and better than none. By the time I get to going, got to get to getting done. Don't even mean to do it, but I lose control. Can't slow down while I'm going on a roll. Stopping is for quitters, and quitting ain't fun. I ain't ever been good at only having just one. Thank y'all.
Let's go, man.
We stumbled along, but we got there.
Dude, I love it, man. That is like my dream for this show, is for people to come on and just try stuff. Like, everybody's so afraid to just try. It's got to be so polished and perfect, and then, you know, do you like it? And you're lip singing the shit on. It's like, no, that was awesome, dude. I love that you just wrote it today, and I love that it wasn't perfect, because that's what this show's all about. And so thank you for doing that, man. That was, and that's a hell of a song. It's
Thank
so
you, man.
good.
That was great.
What'd y'all
That was
think?
great, dude. I'm very impressed. Number one, that you remembered all those words. If you wrote that today, I can never do that. I've tried that before at Writers Rounds, and I was like, this is not going to end well. So, man, that was a really cool song. I mean, as soon as you got through the first hook, I was just looking at Jackie, and we were like, yeah, that's it. And then, you know, second verse, we were all like, please do the girls, please do the girls. And we were like, yes, you did it. I love it, man. Just great concept all the way around. It reminded me of like Johnny B. Good meets, No Such Thing As Too Much Fun.
100%.
Yeah.
Daryl Singletary.
Derry Singletary. It's like, it was like Elvis meets Daryl Singletary.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's about the
Awesome,
best
dude.
compliment you give me, so thank you.
That's great. That's great.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You from Oklahoma?
Yes, sir.
If the state of Oklahoma ever looked like a man, it'd be you, buddy.
All right. I appreciate it.
And I mean that in the
Not John Mateer.
best way I can. Also, just, you know, I have a soft spot in my heart for like rockabilly music anyway. Marty Stewart and
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Darryl, all these people are talking about. It's like kind of a lost art in country music right now. And so I loved it. I thought you had enough angst with it, and I thought we both looked at each other on the hook and thought you landed it well. So, yeah, man. Also, like you said, kudos to you for doing a song you wrote today. That's ridiculous.
Thank you, man.
I
Thank
can't remember the words, songs I've played 100 times. So
No,
good on you.
It's ridiculous, man. I think that he sang a song last time he was on, and remind me the name of it again.
Who She's Calling Daddy.
Yeah, Who She's Calling Daddy. And it was, you do, now that I've heard that song, you kind of have a style. It's a little bit, it's storytelling. It reminds me of Toby Keith. It's like, yeah, the rockabilly thing, but it's you. It's very unique to you, and I love that. And you have a swagger about you. You have like a thing that Cassie Ashton was all about last time. And her husband, who was there as well, so they both loved him.
Yeah.
They said BDE. He's got a big case of BDE.
And like things that stuck out to me too, like the Dr. Pepper thing, you know what I mean? Which seems so small, but I guarantee you, tell me if I'm wrong, but in that right, y'all are probably like, I don't know, should we put Dr. Pepper in? Is that cool? Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wrote it by myself, but that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I
You
was
wrote it
like,
by yourself?
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
Thank you.
But like
I
that's
can see the
stuff that
picture,
comes
though.
up, and
Like,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, should we put that in there? And I love little things like that. It
Well,
makes
thank
And
you.
I felt like I knew how you were setting the hook up even with the first Dr. Pepper, but still I was, ready to hear it. It got me ready for it. So
Cool.
What's coming up next, and like, what are some of your dreams and hopes for the next, let's just say, we're coming into 2026. What's your dream for 2026?
Yeah, so I've been thinking about this a lot, and I was trying to think of like
because there's so many different ways to measure like success in the music industry. So I was like, is that like a certain number of songs that I put out, or is that like, you know, a certain amount of like streams or hits or whatever? And I don't really think it's that, because I don't ever want to put out a song just to be like, hey, I'm putting out like 30 songs, you know? So a guy that's kind of a mentor to me that got me to move here, his name's Rhett, and great guy, Christian guy. And he was like, dude, I was like, how many songs do you think I should put out? And he's like, just as many as you believe in. So I was like, I'm only going to put out as many songs as I really truly believe in, stuff that I would want to listen to. And then as far as like scaling my stuff up, I just want to kind of start to form my brand now. I feel like I haven't done a great job at that. And I think that's so important right now, because like people no longer really just want like a song that they can just like turn on, and then like they want like the whole experience. Like they want to like look at your social media and like follow you along and like feel like they really know who you are as a person. So I think I'm going to work on really, I know it sounds cliche, but building my brand and just kind of my social media. I'm really wanting to build my social media up. That's a really necessary tool. This show has helped a lot, so thank you for having me back on, and thank you for posting that video. But yeah, I would really just say being authentic and writing songs that I like and putting out songs that I like, and then really just making it cool. I'm not really building my brand. I'm just showing other people what my brand is. Does that make sense?
For sure. For sure.
That's awesome, man. You got the name for it, Browning Snyder. I'd go see that. You know,
Sounds like a good gun.
Sounds like a good old boy to me.
I appreciate
But
it.
dude, I want to share two pieces of advice with you that I mean, that's a whole podcast, right, on what is success in the music industry. But a sports, a sports-centric psychologist and life coach, I heard him say this one time. He says, I define success as the pursuit of a worthy goal. And always make your goals things that you can control. So like when I first moved here, the goal was, I want to write a number one. Well, guess what? You can't control that. You can't make people play it, right? You can't make the goal get a record deal because you can't control that, right? So make your goals things you can control. Like I want to put out X number of songs. I want to write X number of songs this week, things like that. And so change your scorecard. Is what he always says. Change your scorecard. Don't let your scorecard be what the world tells you, but what you tell it.
Thank you.
I think that's
appreciate
great
it.
advice. I also think a lot of the things you said, I can tell you're thinking very business forward, which is great. And I think all of the things you said are important. But to Jordan's point, there will never be enough goals that you can achieve to fulfill the reason you moved here. And so to be able to have some local goals of like, what do you see? What do you want? What is beneficial for you, maybe monetarily also, we all want to make money. Mm-hmm. But if you're not doing what you love at the end of the day, you will get tired and you will want to quit. Yep. So if you can build your goals around things that are healthy for you and scale that as opposed to, doing what a lot of people are trying to do just by grabbing attention at every chance you can. Like, bro, you are a walking brand. Like, you don't have to build anything. You just got to let people in on what it is. And that's you being you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, man. No, it's cool to see you, man. I'm excited. I think next year's going to be a big year for you. I think you just got to keep your head on straight, and you're a good kid, I can tell.
Thank you.
How old are you again?
23.
23.
Yep.
Good Lord. It's crazy. So much talent, man. Well, I want to take it one step farther. I want this show to help you in big ways, and I want you to come on the show as much as you want, because what you just did tonight, nobody's ever done, and it's working, and it's allowing yourself to fail and be vulnerable to get better. And you remind me a lot of Cole Bradford. He's been on the show as well. He's just a hard worker, and I want those types of people to be a part of the show. So I want to invite you to be a regular on the show. You can come on here whenever you want. And absolutely, man. Absolutely,
man.
Yeah.
Thank you so
It's
much.
a big deal. We only have like 10 of them. We had a lot more. Deck of Hearts.
Deck of Hearts.
We're just on. They're still on The Voice. They're crushing it right now. And
yeah,
so
crushing
there's only a few people that are regulars, man, and they do big things. So I know there's big things coming from me, brother, and you can come on the show whenever you want. So
Thank you so much,
Brownie.
man. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all.
Drum roll.
We got the bucket.
Carson Bach. Come on.
Carson, come on up here.
Any relation to Beethoven?
All right, you guys have been here for a little bit, and we're talking to Browning and these young artists. Like, what advice do you have for young artists? Because it's a lot different for them and for us still as we pursue being an artist and all this. Like, it's so much different now. What advice would you have for a new artist and even somebody like me who's just trying to figure it out in like this new landscape of Nashville, really?
Two things: write and write and write and write as much as you can. Writing's the one thing that you'll never get worse at, right? So write a bunch, and then I would say find a buddy, find another artist that's starting out that needs as much content as you do. Hold each other accountable and go film stuff for each other, and that would be the two biggest things I would say right now with the way it is.
For sure. What about you, Jackie?
An ally, most definitely. That an ally can take a lot of shapes. I think at this phase, if someone's just starting out, it is a co-writer or someone that's living a similar life to be able to just pour into each other and fail together. But also, I look at writing like a tissue box a little bit. Like, to get to that fourth idea, you got to pull the other three tissues out. And I think Nashville sometimes, if you allow it to, can pin you against, put you in a corner a little bit of what you think you have to write. And that can be true because, a word that we used even earlier, like competitive, like there'll always be, those songs that need to do a certain thing to reach a certain point. But as far as a writer goes, you just have to do it a lot because that's the only thing that'll make you even aware of growth. If you write 5 songs a year, you're not going to be able to grow.
All right, well, he's back again. Welcome back. Everybody give it up for Carson Bach singing his song, Place and Time.
I was trying to walk through them cut cornrows when it was dark as night. Had the 30-30 on my little shoulder and big bucks on my mind. I was only 8 years old and had my daddy by my side. If I could go back to just one place, I'd go back to that place in time. Mama back home making fresh coffee with breakfast up on the stove, knowing I wouldn't stay out too long, but I toughed it out till my fingers froze. Do you go back to a place when your mind's not right? Do you go back to a time that has changed your life? This country needs more days like the ones when we were all just growing up, like Friday night out on the town with all your buddies and those hand-me-down trucks. But if you'd ask me, I would personally go back to my 8-year-old self sitting in the deer blind. 'Cause that's my place in time. That's my place in time. Did your mama teach you wrong from right? 'Cause I sure know my mama tried. She said, when the going gets tough, just pray to the good Lord, He'll change your life. Were you raised on front porch sweetheart sitting on road tripping across the state line? Is there a special memory where you'd go back to that place in time? This country needs more days like the ones when we were all just growing up. Like Friday night out on the town with all your buddies and those hand-me-down trucks. But if you'd ask me, I would personally go back to my 8-year-old self sitting in a deer blind. 'Cause that's my place in time. That's my place in time. Had the 30-30 on my little shoulder and big bucks on my mind.
Thank you. Carson Bach, everybody. Man, it's cool to hear a different side of you. You know, take the mic off so we can hear you. Yeah, slowed it down a little bit, and because you can rock, man. Like, I'm excited to see a live show of yours. Because that first song you played, I can tell you put on a heck of a show, and that's a great song too, because it still shows the color in your lyrics, and you're such a strong songwriter. Did you write that by yourself?
Yes, sir.
Man,
yes,
that's
sir.
crazy. That's really unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, where are you from again?
Palmyra, Missouri, over by Hannibal, Missouri.
Okay, cool. And you got some family here? Or?
Yeah. Mom, dad,
Shout
wife,
out
baby,
to them.
Bass guitarist,
Baby's
brother,
here.
sister.
Nice. We got a baby in the
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, how old is the baby? 2 weeks.
10. Oh, 10.
10.
Oh,
10.
10.
Wow. Congratulations.
Like, what are you
sleeping. He
doing
loves it.
here?
Came out earlier
loves the
today
bar life.
at the bar, baby.
I'm sure you-
Go right, baby in a bar when you get
Yeah,
home.
we're-
Yeah, I need to write
Baby
that.
in a
We're all on the bottle, you know. Man,
Oh my gosh.
Ta-da.
Great.
Shh.
That's
Crazy.
great.
I have that somewhere.
wow, that's really cool. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for
Yeah.
being here. That's cool, man. So tell me about that song and what it means to you, because obviously very special song. For you.
Yeah, so like mostly the thought of the whole songwriting deal on it was just driving home from work and just thinking, like, you know, with this world today, it's like you always got to go back to that place in time, your place in time, and your memories, where you just your core memories of just having a full heart and not having a care in the world. And when you're 8 years old, you don't really. So that was really the biggest inspiration to that song, was just how this world's kind of going and how you can always still have that memory that you can kick back and think about and make you feel a little bit better. So give you some ease in this place.
Absolutely, your happy place, Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore. You know.
Yeah. Just tap it in.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
It's just you have something that is really special, and I love that you don't live in Nashville, because I think Nashville is gonna take you and try to do some things with you to make it more Nashville. And I guess my only advice is, like, if you decide to move here or not, just stay true to who you are, because
For sure.
you do have a little bit of a thing that stands out in a good way. That it's
I
like,
appreciate
hey,
that a
that
lot.
song was a country song, and it was something I'd hear on the radio, but it was you. You know, it had your flavor on it, and you could tell it wasn't messed with too much. And I like that. It was raw. So what do y'all
Means
think?
a lot.
Yeah, man, I second all that. I saw on here you love to hunt, obviously with the song too, so I
Yeah.
relate to that. What's your favorite thing to hunt?
Whitetail for sure.
Whitetail?
All day.
Come on.
Whitetail and turkeys for sure.
Love it, dude. Same,
Yeah.
man, same.
Can't keep me out of the woods usually when it's in season. It's
Yeah.
it's all in.
100%.
Did you do the turkey call last time? Was that you? Somebody did a turkey call. Can you do one?
I knew when he walked up in the Bottomland shirt, I was gonna like this guy.
Never
But no, man, great song. I love the concept of it. It made me, just think back on all those memories I had for myself. And I just thought it was well crafted all the way around. I was looking for something to critique. If I had anything, I would love to get to the first chorus just that much faster.
Yes,
I want to get to that
yes.
chorus that much faster. But I love all the color in the
Yes.
verse. So if there's a way to keep the color, which was great, and also get to that chorus a little quicker, I think
Yeah.
you could do that.
I had that same thought, actually.
You know, so that's the only thing. But that's just making a great song a little
Yep.
greater. It's awesome, man.
Appreciate it.
So I think you've got what it takes, man, and excited to watch you move forward. You've got a shot, man, for sure.
Thank you so
That's all
much.
any of us can ask for.
Thank you so much.
Only critique was the same thing. I mean, that chorus melody is just so good. And I wasn't here for the first time you sang, but I'm very thankful I got to experience that because, I mean, it gave me a cold chill at one point for just how hauntingly beautiful it was. And I'm a big fan of when somebody sings like their talking voice.
Yeah.
And it just sounds very, I mean, I'm sure you get this a lot, but I've never talked to you before. You have an awesome voice, dude.
Thank
Like,
you,
You
thank
really
you,
do.
thank you.
Like, it's awesome. I could listen to it a lot.
Thank
Who's
you.
your guitar player right here?
This is Sebastian.
Sebastian.
He kind of rocks.
Sebastian
Nice.
Bach, dude.
Sebastian, dude,
There
come
was
on.
there was a
Hey, what's going up,
Sebastian,
dude?
Yeah, dude. You might be the first Sebastian besides a Disney character I've ever met
All right,
in real life.
number one, man. Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, great
Yeah, dude,
job.
great job.
Well, y'all live in the same town, or?
No, I'm from the St. Louis area.
Okay, nice, nice, very cool.
Yep. We're going to be hitting some shows this summer, and we got some pretty cool openers coming up that it's in the air right now, but we're going to try to lock in as many shows as we can and get some of this out there and just,
Do you have songs out now?
yeah, I've got Dear You, a single just come out. This song comes out in about a month. So
Okay.
Yep.
And do you live here yet? Full time?
I want to move here.
Where's home one more time? Sorry, I missed it.
It's Palmyra, Missouri.
Okay.
It's Nelsonville, Missouri is where I live, but it's way out there.
Yeah.
Dude, you're really good, man. Like, honest
Thank
to God.
you.
Like, you're really good. Like he said,
Yeah.
it's like you have as good of a shot as anybody that's ever been to this town.
I think
And
you should move.
It means a lot.
absolutely, man.
It's great.
It means a lot to me.
And if
Thank
you're
you.
writing these songs by yourself too, like that's crazy.
Well, that's
yeah,
my
absolutely.
thing. It's
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
dude, you freaking bring that to town? Like, hell, you should have heard the bullshit I was writing when I moved here. Like,
I look back at some of the first stuff
That's
I
really
wrote,
good.
and it's cool to have that saved because I'm like, God,
Yeah.
that's
Do you
terrible.
have another job, or are you doing music full time?
I've got another job right now, but this summer's going to be the biggest like leap into this and just grunge for just anything I can get, scrap for it.
Yeah.
Do
get
it,
any
man.
show I can get.
do it.
Do it, man.
That's
Thank you.
awesome.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also,
I'm
you got a
ready to work.
supportive family here
Yeah.
that's
For
going to be
sure.
behind you, have your back when you
Wouldn't
move
be here
here. It's
without 'em.
awesome. It's
For
awesome.
sure,
So good on
yeah.
y'all.
I think this is your sign to do it, man. You got all the tools. I look at somebody like you. We all played sports, you know. Like, there's just those guys that have the gift that are like, if they're coached the right way, they're on the right team. Like, obviously, this business, whether people want to talk about it or not, it does take some luck, and it will happen if you put yourself out there and you move here. But I think you have all the tools to make it happen.
Yep.
You just got to put it together and trust the process, man. So this is your
Yep.
sign, maybe to go all in and do it.
And
So
all those words of advice, I mean, just help me to want to do it even more and just make. I mean, I'm hungry right now. This makes me hungrier.
when you're back here in town, man, hit me up. We'll get you back on the show. And
Let's go.
Sebastian, nice to meet you.
meet you.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Thank-
Carson.
Thank you
Meet
so
man.
much.
Great
Thank
job.
you guys. Well, do we have any names in the bucket? All right, hit that music, Cody. Let's get it. Is there anybody that wants to put their name in the bucket last minute? Last minute?
We got one.
You do want to put it in? We do. All right, put it in.
What's a songwriter term? Is there a term for? I just really loved how he changed how he said personally. I personally, like when you change a word just to make it rhyme.
Phrasing.
It's just phrasing.
Phrasing. Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
no like, oh, I like how you changed the word to make it rhyme. It would have rhymed,
For sure.
but
That's a
way,
gift,
the
though.
way he
The way
said
it lands, yeah, it's all phrasing.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Every time I
Yeah.
got back around to that, I was like, "That's cool."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
From someone who's not a songwriter.
That's a gift.
at
that's,
all.
That's
Like,
like that
Yeah.
type of stuff. That's what we mean. Like, it's just
yeah, I can
different,
tell.
You
yeah.
know,
Who
It's just
Yeah.
thinks to do that?
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
It's crazy. All right. Well, here we go. Just like Kill Tony, we have 470 names in here.
Dylan Breck,
Dylan
Dylan!
Brecky.
Brecky.
Come on. All right. Dylan, come on.
Come right up.
Do you need a guitar? Do you need a guitar?
It's the
Yeah.
hummingbird right on the wall
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Don't break it.
No big deal. Just a hummingbird.
All right, what's up, man? How's it going? You can go ahead and get set up. Don't worry. We're going to ask some questions to these guys.
I want to give a huge shout out to Zach Michael. He's got some great stuff back there. He's my buddy over there. Great guy.
Get tune-ups.
Giving shout-outs before he even sang his own song, ladies and gentlemen.
Take it easy.
Support
Tune
a
up.
friend.
This man is on fire.
Thank you, buddy.
So, who are some people that believed in you when you were coming up? Obviously everybody kind of has those people that help them get to that next level or believe in them. Who are some of those people in y'all's lives that have helped you and been there for you?
Man, definitely my parents. This family right here reminds me a lot of mine. Just making a drive to be there. So that was definitely one's my family. I would say someone up here, or a couple guys would be Ray Fulcher and Cole Taylor, songwriters who I really looked up to, and they were willing to kind of reach down and help pull you up and critique with me and write with me and just show me the ropes. And I think it's important to find those people when you get here.
For sure.
Definitely mom and dad. My dad is a wonderful musician and singer, and so, honestly, music, I was just doing it before I could even think about doing it, and never thought about it as a job until I was a senior in high school, and I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do now? And so they did nothing but support me in my choice to not go to college, but also, when I moved to town, a guy named Carson Chamberlain brought me to town, and he's killing it with Zach Top right now, and honestly opened the door for the community to be able to be a part. And then I'm sure you can say the same as you move here. You find champions as you go and people that keep you in it and keep your head in it. And but definitely have to give all the credit to my parents.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Dylan, what song are you singing for us?
Yeah, what's up, Boston? Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to be singing a song called, it's an original, it's called Acoustic Love. Yeah.
All right. Well, give it up for Dylan Brecky singing his song, Acoustic Love.
Thanks, y'all. What's up? I'm Dylan Brecky. Thanks, y'all. This girl wants me back in her life. I know not to start a fight for tonight. Feels amazing to talk to a woman who knows how to dance. I may not be much for you, but maybe you can take a chance, because I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. Hey. Where do I go from here? I bought full admission to the show. I told you it wouldn't be like this one day. You know that was true. So now I ask you, honey, what more is there to do? 'Cause I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. So never lose hope and never lose your faith. Never lose hope and never lose your faith in us. 'Cause them I need to know that I need to tell you I love you. Thanks, y'all.
Hey, Dylan Brecky, everybody.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Austin.
Absolutely, man. How you doing?
Oh, man. Since we last talked, I've had some great days and I've had some crazy days, but they all roll into one, and now we're here. We're at Playlist Pod, and it's great.
What's the greatest day you've had so far?
Oh, what is the greatest day? This is pretty damn great. Probably, well, for Halloween this year, I was Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue, and I got a lot of, I had the heroin needle in my arm and everything. I'm not even joking.
Hey, you got arrested on Halloween, right? Or something?
That was New Year's, but that was a good
Oh,
guess.
shit. All right. Well, you were wearing a costume. I do know that.
Oh, yeah, I was Spider-Man. Yeah, that's another story. Yeah.
All right, I forgot.
Wait, you had the heroin needle when you got arrested, or that was Halloween?
Well, the heroin needle, first of all, a disclosure for Playlist Posse, that the heroin needle was fake, but it was, obviously, I didn't do a full Nikki, I promise you. I wouldn't kill myself, my mom would, but no, but the thing is that basically, I got arrested on New Year's Eve because, lost a bet, public intoxication, dressed up as Spider-Man, so my mom was like, yeah, no more superheroes. I was like, all right, I'll go Nikki Sixx.
Wow. Wow.
Unreal.
But that was one of this Halloween was a lot better than last year's, yeah.
What did you meet any ladies on Halloween?
Yeah, well, surprisingly enough, there was a woman that was dressed up as, believe it or not, Pamela Anderson, but dressed up as her character from Barbed Wire. But what's funny is that I wasn't Tommy Lee per se, I was Nikki Sixx, so it's like, she was like, oh, I can't do it. I was like, all right. I was like, next time I'll go as Tommy Lee. But yeah, she was nice. Other than, yeah, I mean.
How's the dating scene going?
Got quiet. I mean, it's good. I mean, Hinge mostly, been meeting some great people at church, and there's a cool thing at the 5 spot called Motown Mondays. You and the wife ever do that?
No, man.
I love Motown
that's
Monday.
fun, yeah.
Is it good?
You go to Motown Monday?
Yeah, you've been there?
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I used
really,
really
to go all
fun.
the time when I was 22.
Yeah.
Are you a groovy guy?
I'm a groovy guy. I love to dance, but I never said I was good at it. But I love to dance.
So you're on Hinge? You're on Hinge, you said? What is that like?
Yeah.
What's your profile?
Can
your
you
bio?
do me a favor? Can you? We did this last week.
Look
but
up his Hinge profile.
Can you just read me like the worst response, or maybe read me some crazy things girls have said to you? As your phone rings.
Here's one. Here.
Right now.
Answer it.
I wish. Oh, it's my cousin. Damn it. Okay, never mind.
God. We're not in Arkansas, dude. Come on.
Sweet home Arkansas. No, basically Motown Mondays has been helpful. But Hinge, what was the question? I'm sorry.
What's like the craziest thing a girl said to you?
Oh, okay. What is the craziest thing a girl has said to me?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I saw Adam Ray a couple weeks ago at Zany's, and oddly enough, the girl actually did look at me right in the eyes because it wasn't a good vibe, and she was like, "Hey, Dylan." I'm like, "Yes, miss." She's like, "We'll be right back." And that was, yeah.
Wow.
And she never came back, so there you go.
For those,
Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a segment, and it's called.
this is awesome,
Get
by the way.
Thank you so
Dylan-
much.
Yeah, I'm,
Yeah.
It's gonna
I'm
be
enjoying
called
the
Get
hell.
Thoroughly entertained.
Dylan.
Austin's
a
been hyping
date.
you up, by the way. It's great.
Get Dylan a date, okay? And
Oh,
so
thank
what
you.
we're gonna do, Mikey, what camera does he look into? Right here. You're gonna look
Hey,
into
Mikey.
that camera right here. We're gonna play some music, okay? Get something real.
I don't know.
By the way, what's your dream type of girl? Let's just describe this woman
Oh,
real quick.
yeah.
Like, what does she look like so we can get there?
Oh my God.
What color hair? Let's start with what color
Yeah.
hair.
Oh, this is a bit. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What is my dream type of girl? Long walks on the beach. And what else?
No, what does she look like?
Oh, what does
Yeah,
she look like?
come on.
Oh yeah.
It's not important.
He's like, boobs.
Look at me first, okay? We're not doing this. I'm gonna explain this to you.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. What does she look like? What color hair does she have?
Yes. And you'd like to look at me in the camera as well? Or no, yes, you.
Talk to me.
Yes.
Take the mic off.
Yes.
Talk to me. We're talking.
up,
here.
everybody?
You're not talking to anybody else. You're talking to me right here.
Yes, sir.
What does she look like? This dream girl of yours.
Preferably blonde.
Blonde hair.
Yes.
What color eyes?
Blue.
Blue eyes.
Yes.
Tall, short, medium.
On average, 5'6" to 5'8", but I'm not picky. Yeah.
Beautiful. Do you like her to have some curves? You like her athletic, a little, a nice butt?
Think of like what Jennifer Lawrence looks right now. That's like.
Okay. So
Yeah.
He had a
So you're
reference on.
talking
Yes.
So here,
I'm locked
here we
in,
go.
I'm locked in, yes.
You're talking to Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
And
yes.
you're asking her on a date.
J-Law.
J-Law. What's up, Jennifer Lawrence? I heard that you date just normal guys like me, not any crazy celebrities like Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Austin Butler, Austin Burke. But basically, I'm just very blessed to be, hopefully you're seeing this right now, probably not on my Hinge or Bumble or Christian Mingle or even Facebook dating for that matter, because, guys got to try. But it's been an honor watching your movies. And, last time I checked, IMDb said you were 5'8". I'm 5'11". Put these suckers on. I'm 6'1". And I heard that you might be getting a divorce from your average everyday man. So I volunteer as tribute.
Where are you going to take her? That was very great.
Yeah.
Where are you going to take her? Where are you going to take her on a date, by the way?
Yes.
Tell her where you're going to take her. Tell her where you're going to take her. Go back. Tell her where you're going to take her.
I have $600 in my bank account. I'm not afraid to say that. So let's go to Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's.
Yes, because they technically they have the Hunger Games like pinball machine, so we could do that.
Wow.
I mean, that would be. It'd probably blow her cover, but.
Do you end the night with a kiss?
If she's down for more than a kiss, then I'm not going to say no. Which you never know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if there's a better way to
That's a
end
man
this
that knows
night.
what he wants.
He knows what he
Yeah.
wants.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I think you got it. We're going to send that to Jennifer Lawrence, and we'll see what happens.
I appreciate you, J-Law.
He said J-Law. Like you
Yeah,
know
you
her.
reminded me of that, actually. Yeah, you reminded me it was J-Law, yeah.
I got you, baby.
Thank you, Bubba. Yeah.
Unbelievable, man. You never cease to just entertain. You're quite the entertainer. What's next for you, man? You got anything next besides music, like just in life? Are you just living every day, or what? What's going on?
Man, do you want me to be like actually for real, or do you want me to be like facetious? Or?
I want you to be for real.
For real.
With a tiny bit of facetiousness.
I got a date with your mom next week, but it's gonna be all right because we got.
That was a lot.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You're the host. You're the host. You're Tony, and I'm the wannabe Adam Ray.
Theo.
So I gotta respect you. Yes.
So
In all honesty, I've got a lot of great stuff, and I'm very blessed. I've been going to church. I'm gonna go home for the holidays for Long Beach, California, where I'm from.
the holidays, like we just had. Are you talking about like Kwanzaa or Christmas?
I'm Christian, so yeah, Christmas.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You say the holidays.
The holidays, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't discriminate. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah. And my mom and dad back in home in California, it's, we celebrate Christmas, the whole thing. There's always a nice boat parade around,
Wow, you live in an area with a boat?
lots of boats.
Wow.
Yeah. I think actually, surprisingly enough, I think J-Law might actually have a...
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. But you never know. But yeah, it's I love Long Beach. I'm excited to go back home like in the next 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks.
Any girls back home you're gonna hit on?
Man, that's a great question.
How about your ex? Any word from her? I remember that.
Oh man. I think we have each other blocked, so it's
Let me ask you this: what's
Yeah.
easier, dating California girls or Nashville girls?
Oh, okay, there we go. Nashville girls, respectfully, a lot easier than California girls. Katy Perry lied. Katy Perry lied. California girls are not undeniable. Fine, fresh spin. We got it on lock. That was all BS. That was all BS. And she's not on American Idol anymore, so it's not like, I mean, even if this is getting filmed, it's like, it's like she's not going to get offended, so she's not going to see this.
I just love that you're worried about Katy Perry and Jennifer Lawrence seeing this episode. I love that so much.
J-Law's good, but no, Katy Perry.
What do you make of this guy? What do you,
I'm just wondering if that needle was really fake.
How did you know?
No. I just want to be friends with this guy. I mean, he's so funny.
He is, man. He brings it.
I love it.
Austin Burke's the man, y'all. One of the greatest out there. And shout out to Mikey on the camera.
This dude knows
the most gentle giant.
This is unbelievable.
I'm going to just let you end the show. Okay,
Yeah.
This is your show. So say this is Playlist and Podcast. Thank you guys for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dylan Brecky. Austin Burke is the greatest podcast host of all time. Tony Hillcliffe has panic attacks because he found out that Austin Burke one-upped him. And the reason why J-Law is not dating me yet is because she hasn't seen this episode yet. So there you go. I guess we'll never know.
Jordan Rowe, Cody
God bless Austin
Hawkins.
Burke in the Playlist podcast. Thanks, y'all.
Give it up for Dylan Brecky. Thank you guys so much for coming out.